Hello and welcome to another Cars Smart Racing video. On this one we're at Dragon Trail Gardens. It's a daily race. I've not done one in months, and I've got 3 races here for you. Don't worry, I've cut them down so they don't go on too long. 3 races all at Dragon Trail, just to explain. So here we are, jumped in at last minute, no practice, no good time at all, and we're starting right at the back of the grid in 15th place. We're in the Volkswagen Beetle. It's a short race, 4 or 5 laps, so you don't need to worry about tyres or fuel. So I just wanted to play these videos because quite interesting. A few things happen, and I just wanted to sort of show, can you still have a good daily race? I've not done one for months, as I say, as a few people are out of shape there, and I just wanted to see what we could do. I just picked the Beetle at random. I have used it before. It's pretty good all-rounder. So yeah, as you see, we get a massive run there. Obviously some incident happened and we're up into 13th place. So considering we started at the back, we're making our way through quite nicely. But what concerns me is the level of play in these daily races, and it does concern me a bit with GT7 obviously around the corner. We just skipped on a little there. We're now in 11th place, but it does concern me with it round the corner, because if they don't sort things out like this, I just can see people struggling to enjoy it. So anyway, so far not too bad. The guy there in the Audi, we did touch, but it was only very slight, and he gave me room and I tried to give him some room. So all not too bad at all there. Now we're looking at this car on our left now, this orange and green. I'm not sure about him. He did whack into the McLaren there. That may have been an accident. But anyway, we get a run on him here, but we are on the outside, he's on the inside. And we're currently running in 7th. He goes up the inside. I did sort of leave the door open, so okay, we can accept that. I'm not saying that was bad at all, so we'll allow that. So we're going down the start-finish straight now. We're currently running in 8th place, so I'm quite happy so far, considering we started at the back. But it's about to all go wrong. Come to the chicane, he's really slow, so I decided to go for a move. There is a bit of contact. Okay, fair enough. And then I get pushed into the barrier. Now, when this is the interesting point. When this happened in the race, I was seething at that car, the green and orange one, because I thought, you've pushed me off there on purpose. We're just going to take it back and have a look at that. But I was absolutely so angered at him. But actually, it wasn't his fault at all. If you look at this green Beetle, he decides to go up the middle where there really isn't any space, and he knocks the other car into me. So it's very easy to blame the wrong person. So in the heat of the race, I was really cross at that car. We're just having a look at it again from another perspective. We did knock, but it's not the end of the world. But that green Beetle just comes from nowhere, goes at the middle and hits the other car into me, which pushes me off and him. So it just goes to prove you need to watch replays and things to see who is at fault. Because at this point I was absolutely livid. I did finish the race, I didn't quit, but I finished last. So absolute disaster. Anyway, so I thought, right, well, I'm not happy with that. We're going to roll again, see if we can improve our time. And we did, and we start 2nd on the grid for this next one. Okay, so race underway. So we're second on the grid, so there shouldn't be any shenanigans from the people at the back. But this is something that concerns me about this game. I mean, obviously it's 4 and a bit years old now, so maybe there's just not the player base. But if you look at me and first place, we're both rated the same, as in our speed, our categories are the same. You know, our driver rating's exactly the same, right? Now, if you look at me and first place, we've just gone for dead. Third just comes into view there, but if you look, especially on the long camera shots, third and the rest of the grid are just miles back. So it's like me and first place are in a league of our own. Now, I'm not saying I'm particularly good, but what I'm saying is surely that's a mismatch, because we shouldn't be in that group. Surely we should be in a faster group or whatever. But anyway, as you can see, look, they've dropped even further back now. So me and first are in a race of our own, basically. So my plan is obviously as normal, try and keep it simple, keep as close to I can to him, try and put some pressure on. Hopefully he'll make a mistake. If he doesn't, follow him for a lap or two, see where he's slow, and see if there's anywhere we can beat him. He's in the Peugeot RCZ, I believe. So as you can see, we're keeping really close. I'm being very careful not to go into the back of him in the slipstream, and I'm trying to watch my braking points, but also not let him get away. We make a move here, I think, and we've just slipped up into first pace there. He then goes up the inside, but we're neck and neck, and I reckon I'm going to hold it because I can just get through there, I think, just about in first place. So brilliant. Having a bit of a battle with this bloke, not knocking each other off, really good racing, also I thought. So here we go, where are we? We're about halfway around the lap. He's closing right back up on me. Obviously he's got the slipstream. Again, look at the rest of the field. If you look on the mini-map on the right, you can see them. They are nowhere. They're not even in the camera shot. That's how fast we're going. And don't forget, we're in the same category of cars, so it really shouldn't be happening. Really shouldn't be happening. So we're going to skip on a bit now. And as you can see, he's gone up my inside there and takes it back, and then I've took it back from him. So there's a bit of backwards and throwing, but he's now taking the lead again, which is fine. He's got into first. I'm enjoying it. Really good race. Really, really enjoying it. And it's really good. I've took the lead here, and unfortunately, he just barges me out of the way. I've got no idea here. We'll take that back and have a look again, once again. So here we are. We're in first place. Didn't cover it off. He goes up the inside, which is fine. I think he misses his braking point and pushes me off the white line, which is totally unacceptable. What he should have done is give me the place back, or at least at the end of the race sent a message saying sorry about that, because from what I can see, he missed his braking point, just pushes me off and carries on with the rest of the race. So absolute nightmare yet again. I didn't quit, I did finish the race, but I think we finish in last place or something like that by the time we get back on, as you can see, and there's not enough laps to do anything, so I think we finish in last place. So against better judgment, we're actually going to go again. Now we slightly improved the time, and we're actually first in this one, so we're on pole position. So hopefully, third time lucky, there will be no incidents, and we will fly away. Anyway, race is about to start, as you can see, so let's see how this one pans out. And as you can see, we've got a flying start and we've absolutely gone. Which poses another question, which I'll come back to in a sec. So again, it's hard to see because obviously I was doing this bit actually live, so I've only got the bumper cam, which is what I race in. But as you can see, there is nobody behind us, absolutely nobody. I'm not the fastest person on this game. I'm okay, but the lobbies are supposed to rank you with people the same as you. And my issue is, I don't think it's doing that anymore because I shouldn't be this far ahead. So anyway, third race, we started on pole and we're still in first. Unless we make a silly mistake, hopefully, we're good to go. I'm really on the limit. I'm trying to keep it as clean as I can to not make any silly errors after what's happened in the first two races, as you can see. And we are absolutely flying. But coming back to my point that I made earlier, now here's the rub. The first two races I had a nightmare. Did I enjoy them races? Yes, up until the point that my race was ruined. This race here, where we're in first place, did I enjoy it? Not really. Yes, I had to concentrate and make sure I didn't mess it up and try and hit all the apexes and go as quick as I could. But to me, bloody boring race. Watching it, very boring. And driving it, very boring. Yes, I had to be precise and not make mistakes, as I've said. But I am so far ahead of the cars, it's ridiculous. I could probably have a spin and get back on the track and still be in first place. And this really shouldn't be happening. So I do hope in GT7 that they fix this problem and make sure that you're closer together with the people you're racing with. And as I say, it does bring out other questions. As I say, first two races, although they were frustrating, I enjoyed them a lot more than this one. And that's the thing, I guess. I mean, obviously racing, you want to win, you want to come first, as we all do. But I don't want to win on a race like this where there weren't really any competition, to be fair. Just too easy. So it's a bit of a hollow victory. I don't know, let me know your thoughts. Like I say, obviously you race to win, but I want to race with other people, and there were other people in this. They were just absolutely miles back. So yeah, interesting one that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Anyway, we are going to skip on now to the last lap. It's enough of my rambling. Getting this corner right is so tricky. Absolutely love it. When you nail it, we did pretty good there actually. It's absolutely brilliant. It's about 4 apexes you've got to try and hit, and it's amazing the time you can lose there. Anyway, we're coming up to the last corner now, or double last corner, and we're currently still in first place. And on to the final start finish straight for the last time, and we're coming up to the line, and yes, it is a first place, as you can see there by the old menu. But yeah, like I say, interesting. Like I said, it was lovely to have a win. It's been a long while, but I don't feel it was a justified win. So I really do hope that there is some improvements on GT7. Obviously we don't know. We've got to see when that game comes out. It's supposed to be March the 4th, so fingers crossed that it is, and we will have to see what happens then. So yeah, good to have a win, but just feels a bit empty. There we get the old trophy there, or wreath should I say. Anyway, thanks for watching as always. Hit the like if you liked it, and I'm sure we'll see you in another video soon. Thanks for watching.